Hey YouTube, this is just a quick video to show you the status. We have a storm coming, so we came out to the land since I only do this on the weekends to make sure that everything was working. We harvested everything we could find that was right for today. Here's my comfrey. It's doing fabulous. I've also got artichokes and Jerusalem artichokes growing. It's super windy, so I hope you can hear me. These are the two baskets I got off the tomatoes, and we have an Armenian cucumber and a squash. And those are some beefsteak, Roma, and the sweet cherries, which we adore. I have a lot of tomatoes on the vine on the other side, still not quite ripe. My pole bean, well, they're not pole beans, they're regular bush beans. Those are doing well. This is the shade cloth. We just clipped it up with clips. It's getting a few holes in, but we've been getting 90 to 100 degree weather, so it's keeping everything surviving in this desert heat. My onions are doing really well. Peppers. Lettuce didn't do so great. Let me take you down. Well, let me show you a couple other things first. This is all wood that we got for the chickens. We're going to make some little entertainment centers for them, and some natural bark or wood roosts. Then my husband put up this cow panel for me. I'm going to plant grapevines right here, and maybe a goji berry or two, I'm not sure, and encourage them to vine over. Anyway, so that's that. I thought maybe I could even put a little bench seat in here to protect myself. Maybe put a little bit of shade cloth over that, because it gets pretty hot out here. Everything's doing well along the sides, and I think I have a cantaloupe right there. This is the rock wall. This is the chicken coop. Like I said, it's pretty windy today, and this is the rock wall that we're building at the base of it. First we put hardware cloth and attach it with hog rings so that nothing small can grab the chickens through the fence, or snakes and lizards hopefully can get through. And then the last couple of feet we put this little wall, because I think I'd like to sit on it, but also it will help prevent the coyotes from digging under. See, the fence goes into it, and then out here we'll put another foot of fence sticking out. That's that. And what's over there, putting more of the hardware cloth up before the storm. Because tomorrow all guys are supposed to be back out here, so we want them to be able to continue around that side as well. And going in, I planted a mulberry tree right here. Few mulberries on it, but they've long since gone. This is where the chicken house will go. I've got to probably move this mosquito that is naturally occurring. Sorry, I was trying to block it. This is going to be the chicken's house. So I have to get trees in here to eventually cause them to give them a lot of shade. There's a water runway runoff over here. Comes from the top of the hill. Now we're at the top of the garden. I'll have to put something up to prevent the chickens from flying into the garden. That's a mesquite tree. Okay, we are out of the chicken coop, and I'm going to try to talk louder so I can make sure you guys are hearing me. This is asparagus that I've got on the drip here, and then in front of it is a bunch of sunflower seeds I just threw in the damp dirt from the runoff of that. I also have asparagus in that tub. However, I have quit watering it because the mulch was too ripe and it was attracting flies, and it was a type of maggot, so I may just have to sacrifice that because it's too hot for me to dig it all out and replace the dirt, but I may have to do that. This is a little hugelkultur I mounted up here with some compost and some yard waste. I've been collecting all kinds of grass clippings and tree leaves from my friends and all the landscapers I know. And you'll see up on the hill up there, that's all garbage bags full of yard waste. So it all gets dumped up here, and then I open the bags. They're normally kind of already fermenting from the heat in the black. And so I mounted it up here, and I'm growing some stuff in it. I don't remember what I put here. I think, oh, this is watermelon. And down here is a Granny Smith apple tree. Thankfully it's out of the wind a little, but I don't think I'll see any apples this year. And I planted one small spaghetti squash down there, and you can see how it's taking off. I'm actually quite shocked by it, and it's got some pretty good size spaghetti squashes on it. Up on the hill there, I'll walk down, here's some stairs. I hope I'm not making you sick moving my camera around like this. I apologize. I'm just trying to keep the phone out of the wind so that you can hopefully hear me. So this is drip irrigation. It's all gravity fed. We're working at getting a solar pressure pump so that I can get more water to these items. But this is an almond tree, and I got one of these plant or tree IVs, and I just fill it up with 5 gallons and it drips into it. And then this is creosote or greasewood they call it. Then over here I have a plum tree, and it's doing well. They actually had been doing poorly until I put these buckets on them because the drip system, the gravity just is not enough for it, and so I'm filling them up with a hose. This is the last tree, and it actually was covered in little mini peaches. You can see the birds got it. I didn't bother to, I left them a few. I already picked the others, but they were all very small. I think that they were stunted a little by lack of water, but they were very sweet and white flesh. That's comfrey growing around the bottom of that. And then I planted pumpkin. I just put a couple pumpkin plants right here, and they're taking off as well. Let's see, there's a pumpkin right in here. So I've got a couple on the vine. The rest of this is just the desert that eventually I'll replace the creosote or leave some of it there because I can use the leaves for medicinal ointments and things, tea. And hopefully I'll fill this all up over the next few years with fruit trees. So I'll go back this direction and take a close-up look at the spaghetti squash. Since I only come out here on the weekends, it's so shocking to come out and see stuff go crazy. Literally, this had none of these legs right here. It only had one over here. So there's one of the spaghetti squash. I'm not sure when to harvest them. That one's looking done. And there's other little ones in here. So I guess that's it for my update. I'm still hoping to get a greenhouse right there, but that's on hold for now. It's just too much work to get done on the weekends. We're working those white things at the top of the hill there. Those are the new solar panels for the pressure pump that I got that'll hopefully apply some pressure. We're just needing some help because we don't understand how to install it. So I have to wait till someone can spend some time with us. But that's an update on the land. And check back with us soon. Thank you. One more thing. I forgot to show you the cool chicken coop from the outside and what the rock wall is going to look like. These black bags again are all yard waste that my friends donate to me. And this mulch here, a friend of mine found a source for it, and I got 2 trucks dumped. And I think I'm going to put it in the chicken coop on top of all that sand for them to scratch through and have some fun with. This is where we're putting the hardware cloth down and having it go a foot into a little L shape so that as animals try to dig, they can't get to it. And I wanted to show you something that my husband put up on the fence that I think is so cute. It's ladybug acres. We have a huge storm coming in. That's what made us come out during the week instead of the weekend, because we wanted to make sure everything was okay out here. And I guess that's it. That's that extra part I wanted to show you.